But I'm glad Khamzat fixed his cardio or improved his cardio to the point where he can go 5 rounds and just ragdoll people. That's a mess. That's a mess to deal with. Because I thought DDP, okay, maybe round 4, he'd be able to stuff the takedowns because Khamzat would get tired, but he didn't even slow down. He slowed down DDP. He slowed him down, which was very impressive because that's when he finished me round 4, because I thought, okay, I got him now, but he just finds a way to get his 3rd wind, 4th wind. But yeah, Khamzat made sure he didn't even get the 1st wind and just smothered him. 50-44, something crazy. 50-44, yeah, 50-44, that was crazy. So yeah, Khamzat, new middleweight champion, division's in good hands.
Emirates inside the octagon, expressing his gratitude to the UAE in an interview. Former bantamweight champion Peter Yan recently gave his opinion, saying Chimaev can't be called a Russian champion. He walks out under another country's flag, not Russia's, so it's not correct to call him a Russian champion. Yan said that after winning the title, Chim didn't fly to Russia. He went straight to Abu Dhabi, where he was welcomed as one of their own. A lot of fans didn't understand that gesture either, and the comment sections were flooded with heated reactions. One fan wrote that it was a real mess because Chav went to the United Arab Emirates before heading to GRZNY. Some fans said he should have brought the belt back to Chechnya first, not to Abu Dhabi. His own people deserved it more. Another said, when is he going to Chechnya? Kadyrov's son still needs his photo shoot with the belt. Some even accused the UAE of using him, with one comment reading, "Forget the UAE. They're just taking advantage of my guy." Others pointed out the money side of it. He made more cash from the UAE government than the UFC paid him, one fan claimed. Another wrote, "That country hasn't really done anything for him. If anything, he should be showing respect to Sweden, the place that gave him safety and a new life away from Kadyrov's influence." All of Chechnya is celebrating his victory, calling him the very first UFC champion from their region. Even the head of Chechnya and Chimaev's biggest supporter, Ramzan Kadyrov, publicly congratulated him on social media, saying he's proud of Chimaev's victory and waiting for him back home in Chechnya. So no matter what flag he carries, to the people back home, he's their champion. Music, that's why, that's for music, alhamdulillah. Music, but right now, there's a new storm around the name of Khamzat Chimaev. After his dominant victory, the big question is simple: who's next for Chimaev? As always, the UFC is looking for the biggest and most. After winning a title, everyone wants a second belt. And if Chimaev defends his belt just once, he could ask the UFC leadership for a chance to move up and challenge Magad Ankal for the light heavyweight title. Dropping down to welterweight is another option, but that's not an easy road either. The UFC already has its own plan. Jack Da Modellina is still holding that belt, but his upcoming fight with Islam Makhachev could change everything. If Islam wins, then the UFC will make Topuria versus Makhachev. On top of that, the weight cut is a serious issue. Boris is already a big fighter, and constantly forcing him down to welterweight won't be good in the long run. But Chimaev still has some great fights waiting for him in his own division. Rainier Ditter says he's ready to face Chimaev at UFC 321 in Abu Dhabi on October 25th. He even said, "I already faced the best American wrestler. Now I'm curious to see how I do against the best wrestler from the Caucasus. Send me the contract." Honestly, that would be a great matchup. But who would you personally like to see Chimaev fight next? Let me know in the comments. After UFC 319, a lot of fans were left scratching their heads about Khamzat Chimaev's performance. People are used to seeing him as a wild storm inside the octagon, explosive, aggressive, finishing fights in brutal fashion. But this time, they saw something different. Chimaev went the distance, played it safe in moments, and focused on control rather than pure chaos. And for many fans, that was a disappointment. But not everyone is buying into the criticism. Former champion Robert Whittaker actually came to Chim's defense. On his MMA Arcade podcast, Whittaker pushed back against the negative voices, calling the fight boring. And not think, wow, that's crazy. But Dricus Du Plessis' head coach, Mor Visser, sees things differently. In fact, he believes the referee shares a big part of the blame. Speaking on Submission Radio the day after, the fighter didn't hold back. "People are saying RDR is the next fight for you guys. You wouldn't be interested in a potential contender if you had to fight a contender next? Look, I'll be honest with you. Instead of spending time to prepare for going to another fight camp to prepare for RDR, I would rather spend that time to fix the problem that we've got and then go into a camp. So, I won't just take a fight because fights are available. I want to fix this problem because we're going to face Khamzat and I want to destroy him this time. And I know it sounds easy, man. It sounds so easy. If you can just get that guy not to take you down, or stuff his takedowns and stand back up and just punish him. But he also picked up his wrestling game. So no RDR for us right now. Now I want to. I'd rather spend the time fixing this problem. Israel Adesanya has seen it all in the middleweight division. He's been at the top, he's defended the belt multiple times, and he knows what it takes to stay there. On his YouTube channel, the former champ broke down the fight and admitted he was impressed. Let's go. Energy. Let's go. I like his stance as well. Khamzat's stance is cool as well. Yeah, he get this. Here it comes, there it comes. Stop. Take down. I told you. That's the thing. It's you. It wasn't even 15 seconds. It was even 10 seconds. No. Yeah. Not what I expected. But I'm glad Khamzat fixed his cardio, or improved his cardio, to the point where he can go 5 rounds and just ragdoll people. That's a mess. That's a mess to deal with. 'Cause I thought DDP, okay, maybe round 4 he'd be able to stuff the takedowns 'cause KLA would get tired, but he didn't even slow down. He slowed down. 'Cause I thought, okay, I got him now. But he just finds a way to get his 3rd wind, 4th wind. But yeah, Khamzat made sure he didn't even get the 1st wind and just smother him. 46-50, 44, something crazy. Yeah. 50-44, that was crazy, sir. Yeah. Khamzat, new middleweight champion. Division's in good hands. Max Holloway went off on Chimaev, of course, joking around. He said he actually thought Khamzat was about to break his record for significant strikes. Man, he punched him hard. Now your elbow. Damn. Now your elbow. He going to beat me for the most significant strike sling, bro. Yeah, you're going to have to, bro. No one ever going to beat him, bro. He going to have to. Unreal, bro. He's already there, bro. So, complete shoutout for Khamzat Chimaev, new champion at middleweight. Congratulations to Khamzat. Overall thoughts, commiserations to DDP. I thought it was going to be a more exciting fight, first of all, but I love grappling anyway, so I enjoyed it. And I know there's a lot of fans who probably think it's like hugging him or whatever, but I personally really enjoyed it. I mean, just complete domination. It's complete domination from Khamzat. He was just one-way traffic for the full 5 rounds. Got a bit hairy like the last minute, DDP put some shots on him, but just didn't have enough left in the tank, I don't think, to do much damage. So, congratulations to Khamzat. And what Khamzat did is basically like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. It's so impressive. You're like, oh my god, they are dominating. But it's actually pretty boring to watch. But what you should do, if you can step back from the entertainment side of things, step back, you have to realize what Khamzat did to DDP was an absolute demolished him. It wasn't a competitive fight. Again, I enjoyed it 'cause seeing a guy like DDP at his level and his wins, and you look at his resume like, holy, __. To do that to a guy for 25 minutes is wild. Losing a title fight is never easy, and for Dricus Du Plessis, the pain was written all over his face. Just hours after dropping his belt, a video surfaced online that showed the former champ looking far from himself. The clip, shared by Aussie social media star Jackson O'Doherty, quickly spread across the internet. It showed Du Plessis at what seemed to be a post-fight gathering, but the mood around him told the whole story. While people around were celebrating and enjoying the night, Du Plessis appeared crushed, quiet, distant, and clearly still processing what had just happened inside the octagon. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We will be very grateful.